And back to RimWorld, the game all about a sloth and her colonial subjects. Picking up wherever the hell I left off last night, because it's only been a few hours since the last time I streamed. I wonder if I can fit 8 hours in. No, I've only got a maximum of, what, 5.5 hours available. I can still stretch that to 8 somehow. Probably should get my dashboard open too.
You could always stream when you get home.
This is true.
You can meet that 8-hour quota.
Right, so who's doing what? I've been awake for all of 20 minutes. Haven't even had coffee yet, and I may have a problem. So who's doing what? We've got camels, we've got muffalo that we are harvesting for wool before we harvest their delicious muffalo meat. Where's my sloth? There she is. She is fully trained. They can follow their masters while doing field work now. I'm happy to let them do that. The stuff's all still deteriorating outside because it's tainted and we don't want it. And I think we are just lurching from one natural disaster to the other, but we picked up a few new meat shields last night, which will help make for much lighter work, but also place a commensurately greater drain on our food reserves, as we can see by them just helping themselves. Oh wait, they're the people I like.
How many are there now?
9.
Oh wow.
I reckon I should get her learning how to handle animals. She's also an intellectual, so I should have her researching where possible. I suppose now that we've got the numbers, I could get her fishing as well. Something like that, perhaps. I suppose she's going to become our main crafting person by the look of it. And where is Abrino and why is she not researching? Because Vort is researching. Probably looking up why there aren't any Vort license plates. Oh, we're so close. We're so close now. Oh, good boy, Halleck. The combat supplier. They can just come a bit closer and I can look up where the nearest cougar is. There are none, but we have mares right there. Oh, and boomalopes. Oh yes, please guys, please come to the other side. Yes. Yes, with every passing stream it becomes more about the sloth. Where has been revealed? I am going to look up if there is a mod that gives us the Dungeon Keeper sound effect for that. I need it. Right. They're passing by. Are they actually going to stop? Shit, I don't have the thing there now. Alright, Solace. What's your health like? Yeah, you'll be fine. Alright, so what do we have? can sell all this shit we just pried out of the cold, dead hands of the last few raiders. Honestly, I don't imagine I'm going to use much of these explosives either. They don't have much that I would really buy from them. That minigun's interesting, but I'm far more likely to see if I can just get a boomerlope to take care of them. Here, narwhal. Make yourself useful. Not what I wanted.
No!
There we go.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So, do we have any lasting injuries there? Looks like. Looks like we've got one person there who could possibly be injured. Can we... Not what I want. I think pissing off the boomerlope would be the best thing we could do. They're not going to fight back. Are you Americans and your freedom toys? He says shooting things to make them explode. Yeah, there you go. There are your fireworks. Happy Treason Day, everyone. Is there anything else floating around that I can antagonize? No. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, aside from a minigun, there really isn't a whole lot with these traders that I'd be after anyway. Oh, and there comes the rain to protect me from the consequences of my own actions. Alright, so now we have fabrication. Finally. We can go to production. Fabrication bench, which is a big motherfucker. Put that in the center. And we want to put you... I'm just going to put it there. Put that one... I'll put that there. I'm glad I could contribute something. An assembly bench. Let's see. We've got the high-tech research bench. The UAC fabrication bench. This is also known as easy mode. Where am I going to put this? Oh, we'll stick it there. Now, what textiles do I have? Blue fur. A fuck ton of blue fur. That doesn't need one. Build one down there for that though. Now we need advanced components for that and for that. I'm going to pause that for now because we can build advanced components at this one, but not at that one. So it makes more sense to build our advanced components on the thing that will let us build more advanced components rather than, well, not. That's it, guys. Injure each other. Keep it up. They're not gonna drop for us. I suppose anything else has spawned around that I can bring their way. No, alas. Let's allow these boomerlope corpses because meat. No, we have. I'm not aware that we'd ever banned hunting here. We certainly banned assault rifles. We banned certain shotguns. We banned a lot of weapons because all people really, even the people who need guns to keep pests under control on their farm, they would need your typical, what is it, a 22 or something? Just one of those little rifles. They don't need a fucking AR-15 to hunt bunnies. And frankly, if they did, then you'd question their fucking marksmanship. What I did see more recently was, I think it was in the last few days actually, some stories of outrage as our police, I mean, our police have a specialist, you know, like your SWAT teams, we have a star group, but they've unleashed another, I don't think what it was called, something like I can't think of what it stood for, but the acronym was something like DSS unit or something, but another specialist trained unit with, again, assault rifles that was starting to be deployed on, on regular patrols, and the feedback that they have received is unanimously negative, that nobody fucking wants them out there. We don't need to look like America. We don't need cops that look like American cops out there. And the only people here who have illegal guns are only a threat to other people who have the illegal guns and not the rest of the population. Generally speaking, there are people who do find themselves in the middle of it. I'm not going to say, no, not all criminals. I mean, they're criminals by definition. But generally speaking, you're not even allowed a toy that looks like a fucking pistol here. And why would you need one? If it looks remotely realistic, then it's considered to be a firearm for the purposes of our laws, and you're charged with possessing an imitation firearm, which is a fucking really, really serious offense. You get less time for aggravated assault in many cases. Because what we have seen here is every now and again you'll have some fuckwit, drugged up teenager who wants to be a hero and takes their fucking painted Nerf gun into a convenience store, tries to come out of it with retirement savings, and in the process fucking traumatizes whoever works there with their fucking toy. So we take it incredibly seriously here. At the end of the day, we just don't need them. We just don't particularly want them. They're a tool like others, and you're allowed them where you need that tool. I get that impression a lot, BCAT, reading both the news here and what comes across from over there, is your cops get fuck all training, they're thrown out there, and they all want to be fucking heroes. But I would, at this point, honestly conclude that you're fucking scouts and get your boy and girl scouts. That's the scouting organization I'm referring to. Your scouts would get more fucking relevant training in the course of their badge work than your cops get before they're deployed. So why not just give all of your fucking scouts Nerf guns and get them patrolling the streets? I bet you that they will do a better job. Plus, what crook is actually going to hurt a fucking kid in a scout uniform? Oh god. Incompetent cook. We've only got one person cooking. Oh, there we go. I haven't seen The Punisher, so I don't get the reference, I'm sorry. I'm really glad I had those 2 advanced components now. I'm sure I had advanced components. I know I had advanced components. I know I had them because I remember buying them. Where have my advanced components gone? Ah. Gotcha. That was close. There, because we can. We will eventually be able to make advanced components there. Wow, nobody has the fucking crafting skill to make components yet. That makes me fucking sad. But we are one step closer, and that makes me happy. Right, who's got the highest crafting skill then? Looks like, oh my god, looks like a Bruno again. We're gonna have to pick somebody else to do this. I reckon we're going to... I want to say Halleck? Actually, let's get Narwhal as our crafter. That's what you can do, Narwhal. You can make our things. We can build them up slowly. We're a little while off of actually being able to fucking use the bench, but we'll have it eventually. Now what I'm going to go back to doing is we can get an assembly bench and just pop it down there for when we do have more advanced components. Okay, thank you for the clarification, and yes, that explains a hell of a lot. It is a absolutely essential requirement, I would have thought, that police understand the distinction between what they do and the institutions of government that are actually responsible for punishing people. We just picked up a fucking herd of chihuahua. We're gonna eat well tonight. Fucking popcorn dog. We have struck uranium. I have no use for uranium. Anyway. They were killing them faster than I could keep up. Oh, that didn't last long. And the game's welcome to send me another fucking Mega Sloth. I would be very happy to have more sloths. Oh.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
We've got 2 scythers and a ship. Okay, well, everyone who's not Solace form up. Let's check that we've got our fucking guns picked. Right. By the left. Now, Bruno, you had better be... There. Pick that off. Does she just have less range? No, she's got fucking solid range. Why is she not shooting? Oh, nice one, guys. You just fucking winged the most valuable member of our fucking team. Right, Kimmy, fucking get ready to treat a Bruno, please. Where is she? No, we're not arresting her. We are treating her. God, you're all the way down there still. Who's our next best medic? Who is our next best medic? Vort. And you're right there. What's the damage? It looks like an old injury. So she's okay. Well, she will be okay, but fuck, that was close. Yes, spot on. Police are not there to punish people. They are there to fucking... I'm not even going to say enforce the law. They're not their job. That's the job of the courts. But police are there to, if anything, help the courts make sure that all the information that the court needs to do its job is available to it. That means making sure that people and evidence are all safe and intact. And if they cannot discharge that basic function properly, then they need to fucking resign. So we picked up a few regular components from that. That was interesting, and we handled that much better than we handled the first one. Oh, we get an advanced component for our chop. I thought I looked over here, I just didn't see anything. We'll pull that slag as well. Yeah, nobody else is on their way. Oh, Pat. Oh, Finley's on this. Oh, God, I love Finley. Oh God, that first coffee of the morning. Meditating? What time? Oh, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Okay, it's after your work time, I get it. I probably should have another person planting. What have we got? We've got 2 people growing. You won't. I could get Whiteman on it, but he's also mining. Halleck is the only other person I would really think about. Have Halleck do it as a second priority. Is that the fireworks? Well, I hope they're enjoying themselves. It's what, one day or 1 or 2 days a year that people tend to do that. I mean, we have fucking Australia Day / Invasion Day here, and we have New Year's, which should technically be Australia Day, because that was the day that Australia became, well, legally into existence as we know it today. But that's a whole discussion for another forum. But you have those 2 days, and people, they're dickheads for those 2 days, and they enjoy themselves, and that's fine, you let them have it. If there was something that happened every single night, then you have words with your neighbours. But as long as they're having fun, they're doing it safely, not scaring the shit out of animals, and they're not targeting other houses. What am I looking for? Wildlife. Some turkeys, tortoises. We're still a member of the Commonwealth, but we have no direct line of responsibility to the UK anymore. Our constitution initially preserved some things like the right of the Queen to disallow or to assent or disallow legislation, as well as rights of appeal from our High Court to the Privy Council. But in '86 they cut that as well. There were 2 Australia Acts, one passed here, one passed there, and yeah, after that, the High Court was it as far as our court system's concerned, and our Governor General remained the titular head of state, but they don't answer directly to the Queen beyond the ceremony of the Queen appointing whomever we ask her to appoint. Yeah, there is a strong move to become a republic, and if we had a referendum on that in 1999 or 2000, around there, and it was an absolutely fucking joke of a model that was put forward. We had John Howard as the PM, and he put forward a model that basically would have given whoever was the Prime Minister of the day, well, that would have been the President of the day in that case, the powers of a dictator. They were not subject to any kind of review. They could do as they pleased, and it was purely put forward because John Howard himself was a monarchist. Most of his cabinet ministers were monarchists, and they wanted a model that they knew would be rejected. They fucking nailed it. But because a referendum is such an expensive thing to do, such a monster effort, it's going to be a very long time before we have another one. At least on that issue. Myself personally could not care less though. My job is not going to change. I don't imagine, unless you're a state governor or the Governor General, I don't imagine that your jobs are going to change at all based on whether we're a republic or a monarchy. It's purely a fucking, I don't know, a nod to history that it's there at all. And I couldn't care less one way or another. Like I said, it's not going to affect me if we become a republic. It's not going to affect me if we stay part of the Commonwealth. No more or less than it affects me that people are removing certain lumps of fucking marble and bronze in parts of the US. Though for completeness, I also completely agree with the removal of same. as little as it affects me. Yeah. My pleasure, B-Cat. I could ramble on about fucking the minutiae of those things for hours. It's rare that anybody is remotely interested. And the people that I work with and I interact with on a day-to-day basis, we all know each other that well and we all know each other's views.
I was gonna say, lawyer mode activated.
Yep. There really is... No, the discussion goes unsaid now. Doesn't need to happen. I feel like they need to put these lights in already. You're doing that. Kimmy, you won't construction because you won't... No, you won't construction because you won't haul anything. I see that quest there. I give no fucks. Alright, so we'll get batteries next. Eventually next. Holy shit! That advanced fabrication research is fucking charging Vought. 16, what was a Bruno? Oh wow, okay, so yeah. Vought just became our primary researcher. That frees up a Bruno a bit. What can she otherwise do? She can fish, she can warden. I'd have her in the quarry. Oh, let's not pick on the boom bats. Koalas. There we go, a nice herd that won't fight back. Pair of ibex. Didn't do it, mate. Honestly, if that's something that you're seriously keen on doing, then do it. That sounds like an absolutely brilliant idea. I imagine that if I were in your position, I would probably be doing the same. I say this from my incredibly privileged position of having never really had to consider moving far from anywhere for any reason. And accordingly, having never really travelled much. So it's all well and great for me to fucking spout bullshit from my ivory tower. Which actually happens to be a ground floor walk-in wardrobe as I drink coffee from a fucking... Anyway. The proverbial ivory tower, it's much more impressive. I am Saruman. I have hope too. Part of me wonders whether he's managed to inadvertently thin enough of his own herd that we'll see some kind of positive change towards the end of the year on that front. You don't say it was raided and scavenged by others. See, that's like me. I've been to New Zealand, and if I had to, I know where I'd be going if we became America here. I would be going to New Zealand. I imagine that my impression of New Zealand is very much like your impression of America, of Canada. And we can, that should now have unlocked the advanced, yes, advanced components. Alec, what are you up to? You're hunting. New Zealand has a lot of things, you know, they've got problems too. I'm not saying they're the perfect country, but the way they handle them is just fucking on point. I can't help but wonder how much of that might, you know, historically come back to the fact that when we, you know, when the English tried to colonize Australia, we fucking genocided the hell out of the indigenous population. There is no way around it. And when we managed to succeed in one area, but not the rest, we then started trying to assimilate them like the fucking Borg. Compare that to New Zealand, where the fucking Maoris murdered the shit out of the colonists and forced them to work out a treaty before they got anywhere. There was you can see there is a much stronger sense of mutual respect over there that just blew me away when I was first in there. My first day in New Zealand, I just could not believe it. It's like night and day. It really is between there and here. And I wish that we had the kind of social cohesion that they do. I'm not saying that they've got it perfect. There was a fucking terrorist attack from Maori separatists while I was there. But generally, they've got their shit together. And their heart's always in the right place. We'll cut that and we can store that. No, Kimmy, you won't haul. You will. So we'll lock and we will disallow the door. That's as forbidden as that fruit's getting. Oh, that's right, we sold that heart. I was thinking, where did the heart go? I have to admit that the impression that the rest of the world gets of how the US treats Native Americans is not positive. We generally get the impression that they are tolerated and otherwise, you know, given reserves in the middle of fucking nowhere to call their own. Which sadly is exactly what we attempted to do with a lot of the indigenous people in the centre of Australia. And again, that's really sad. Catherine, what are you up to? You're cooking. Oh, we need cloth in order to make wool. I get that. That makes sense. Fine, you've logicked me, Catherine. Right, how is Whiteman doing? No, who's our... No, Narwhal. Narwhal was our crafter. They all look pretty cool with their glasses on now. I'd only just noticed. I wonder when they made the glasses. I had them as a bill as well. That's how long it's been since I checked what clothing they were making. Oh, that's right. I remember weighing up the plasteel versus steel. That's heartbreaking. That is absolutely fucking heartbreaking. Alec, can you please fix that? I'm sorry to wake you, mate, but we need that turbine fixed. And as soon as we get our batteries going, I don't think we need advanced components for them, but I know we'll need components. I know we need a lot of components for the batteries. You need advanced components as well. far off now. It would be nice if they could research more than one thing at a time, and we could have the lower tier research things being researched on the wooden bench still. Alas, not to be. Muffalo wool? I'm assuming that they've converted all of that blue fur to muffalo wool. Because I doubt these chairs used it all. I know I didn't sell it all. Oh, they turn it into clothing, of course. Duh. Like, where'd all my blue fur go? I think you guys got there before we did. I think we gave Indigenous people the vote in the 60s or 70s. I would have to look that one up, but I remember there being a referendum, so something to do with that. That's terrible. I don't even know when. That's a fucking indictment of our education system, that it never actually came up in school when Indigenous people were given the right to vote. It's also really sad that I've not had a reason to actually seriously look it up until, you know, playing a video game in my 30s. Yay, advanced refining, so now we can make plasteel. We can make calcium polymer and plasteel. I'll do this until we've got, I don't know, 750. So I'll do that one until 750. I'll do this one until we've got 500. There. We can start thinking about our robot chickens. Where is it? Oh my god, these things keep changing. Misc. Production? I think we've actually lost a tab. Oh, maybe the robot... How the fuck do you get chemical capsules then? How the fuck do you get chemical capsules if not from the robot chickens? What else? What do I need? I mean, I've bought all the Nutroamin I can, but I want to know how I get Nutroamin. And then we can make medicine in bulk, that's not a problem. We need more. I really, really need to get my folks out there harvesting all the heal root they can. How's this looking? But I'd like to know how we make it for ourselves. So we're charging towards advanced batteries at least. Hopefully that tab will still be there. I reckon I lost that particular tab though when I got rid of the mods dealing with dealing with the androids and stuff. I removed all the android faction mods because they were what turned out to have been fucking my my encounters. Alex just not assigned to construction? What the fuck? Oh, I see, I picked Kimmy as well. There. I didn't see him do anything. Oh, he did it on that side. Oh, Jesus. And I still need to think of something for the center. Yeah, they left out some pretty critical words there. But we had a prime minister who, in the last couple of weeks, actually tried to say that we've never had fucking slavery here, which is absolute nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. And he was promptly schooled, dragged harder than the first smoke of the morning, and eventually retracted that bullshit statement. But oh my lord, there are sometimes people open their mouths and you just wonder why. Meteorite. Marble, yay. I have no use for that. If I'm leaving the big purple one yet, I'm not taking the little white one. I just want to find a cool light that we can put in the middle there. I mean, I can put one of those, but I was hoping for something cool and sciencey looking. A little fire. What do we have? Campfire. I don't even think we can build campfires anymore. That's right, I was thinking about hydroponics in there, wasn't I? How do I do that? That's in my queue, isn't it? I thought it was in my queue. Hydroponics. Yes, it is in my queue. I just can't scroll through my queue far enough to see where it is, so it just got bumped to the end of my queue because I'm a fucking moron. How are our critters doing? They're crittering happily. We've got more things to kill. Muffalos. Oh, let's try and tame that bear. You bet your ass I'm gonna save. Where is the bear? Oh, they're handy. Are they the one? No, they're not the ones that'll fight back. Where's the bear? Okay, I'll click on it. No, that's alright. And yeah, that's sad, but at the same time, countries inherently stick to what they what's at home, what interests them. I wouldn't expect you to be an expert on Australian history any more than you'd expect me to be an expert on US history. Which is why it's great that we can chat and exchange info and perspectives like this. Vegetables, raw meat, corpse. Okay, so we just need raw meat. Well, we're on our way to getting that. Throw a grenade in there. Narwhal. Would you kindly dismantle some of them for me? We got some steel, yay. Visitors! They're a particularly friendly group because we keep sending their folks home. Right, Halleck. Oh, apparently we tried recently. I want my armored bear, damn it. Right, where are these? No, you're a good big cat. I enjoy a good discussion as much as anyone else. We can't buy advanced components. There are 5 regular components, not that we... no, I'm not going to buy them. We've got 113 of the damn things to tide us over until we've leveled up Narwhal far enough. You know what, Narwhal's probably going to get nommed. Let's buy those components. And then it's just stuff that we can sell them. Well then what is... We can sell that. We'll trade 1 coat for some components. I like that exchange rate. Tell you what, the human leather we can sell. Alright. And we can't buy gold. Alright, that's not a bad... Oi, you actually need to hold the shit too, mate. No, I haven't studied history other than, you know, through high school. But, no, I enjoy the discussion still. As you've noticed, it's enough. It certainly gives me plenty to talk about. I was thinking that we should have gone with Andale as our colony name, but I think that might have been a bit too obvious. You're gonna harvest, haul those back, or... No? Okay. Well, we got critters for that, I guess. Right, that one needs to be deconstructed, and we can put another one in there. We have plenty of bird skin, yes. Oi! Oh, good boy. We'll just save before he does this. Nope, not interested yet. Go, Finley! He's like, I can hunt too, guys. Be a big cat, you'd be surprised how... Probably not be surprised, really, but just how many of these simple meals are comprised of human meat. That sentence was a lot harder to get out than it had any right to be. Just suspend that one for a moment so we can get some meat aside. Yes. The short answer is yes. Finley should be resting. Here, where's Kimmy? Can we tend Finley? I don't want to shoot it, I want to heal it. Oh my lord. There. Oh, Kimmy, now can you tend, please? No. Can we tend it? Oh, it's already been tended. Okay. Oh, well done then, folks. Whoever did tend him. What I'm going to do is go to my tailoring bench. Let's see. We don't want guinea pig fur. So we can't do anything else there. We don't want Mega Sloth, we don't want Muffalo. We're using those for our carpets. Chance of them actually using that there is so slim. I'm just going to keep an eye on it because I really can't be bothered going through each of those fucking bills and working out what I can and can't use for each fucking thing. I just want them to finish this friggin' carpet already. How's Slothy's wall going? Halfway there. Oh, we'll be getting Muffalo wool soon, so I do need to keep an eye on the crafts room. He's got his crafting up to 4, that's something. So they take a penalty on artistic and intellectual with that. Blue fur, okay. I can't just disallow the thing. Alright, so Diana, what are you doing? You're eating. Plain leather, I'm okay with that. Advanced batteries, right, let's see what we can do with these. Advanced components, of course. We'll make do with what we've got then until we've got a few advanced components in the mix. The aim is I'll have this area full of advanced batteries so that we can rely wholly on our wind farm. Plain leather. I am just going to drop the hunting priority so that the people who are handling animals will go and handle them and get this wool. She's got plain leather again. There he goes, he's sharing the muff. And narwhal, now that we have wool. You've got plain leather, good. In our BK, I grew up with slasher films, the typical monster eat person movies. And they were a fun little romp, but I don't want to say I outgrew them, but they don't do much for me anymore. You get that stuff out there and start building the carpet, please. Halleck, you can build carpet and then you can throw up. If I have to do this one tile at a time, I fucking will. should do it. And now we'll go eat something. Leave that and then go eat. Fine, go eat now. Fucking wuss. But without Cannibal Hillbillies, we wouldn't have Rob Zombie Flicks, and I have to respectfully disagree with you.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
No, they're nothing.
No!
Alright, let's just activate everyone who's not Solace. Wildlife, no. Animals. Just limit them to undercover. I loved that I learnt that last night. Jesus fucking Christ, Catherine, use your fucking gun. I'm not saying I find them intellectually stimulating or anything like that. They're precisely the opposite, which is exactly why I enjoy them. They're a mindless, gratuitously violent fucking way to pass a few minutes. Where are the raiders now? Over there. Solace, you really need to go indoors. We'll tell you what, Halleck, go eat something. I know you're tired. That's those two done. Now they're coming from that side. Oh, right in Diana. Nice. That archer. Huh, red, go figure. Fuck red in particular. Alright, rescue please. Who else do we have to worry about? Nobody. Is that everyone? Oh, we got Ant over here. Alright, you two. And you. What's Whiteman got? No, Halleck's the fucking sniper in the group, isn't he? You three go put them down. Actually, do we have any... Do we have any to be captured? Yes. Capture. They're dead. He's dead. Potentially one conscript out of that I can live with. No, we don't want to melee attack anyone. We want you to go this way. And form up back here and take them out. Not a hope. Just get them to see if they can catch up and overtake a little. Nah. So she got away. You are... No, you're dead. Alright, well... Discharge you guys. You can go rest. Yeah, I get Diana's fucked up. That's why we're getting Kimmy onto her as quickly as we can. Right now, who's hauling? Oh god, we already hauled. Oh no, we haven't. Good. Just unforbid all these bodies. And narwhal, you can get to stripping them. Just strip all of them so that we're not dealing with their clothes piling up in our kitchen. Oh, we lost Diana. Oh, rip. Oh, rip. Why can we not bury her? Does she not have a grave? Oh, she does now. Is that assigned as home area? Yes, it is. Oh, that's sad. She was a pretty solid tailor in the end. Ah, Solace. Why won't we bury you? I'm guessing Solace won't haul? There we go. Right, so... Is anybody still conscripted? Catherine? No. Who's our extreme risk? Narwhal. Well, hopefully he's gonna get on with eating something, yes. Kimmy, I'm sorry, but I need you to pull a night shift. Or a day shift in your case. I'm sorry, but I also need you to feed them while you're at it. Oh, did Red not survive? No, her frozen corpse in our pantry suggests that she did not. Damn it, I was hoping we'd at least come out of that, you know, cost neutral, but not to be. Thank you, Kimmy. She won't haul, but at least she'll clean. I assume that we need to be butchering. Who's awake? Solace. Oh, Oh, you're not assigned to cooking. That's right, Catherine's our only cook. And this is why I probably should branch out a little more. Let's see, we'll unforbid those. I think we do need to get her butchering at least once power comes back. What's the issue? We're actually just out of power, okay. So we've only got our geothermal, which is trying desperately to keep up. Get that filled too, please. That should tide us over. Yes, now I really do need to think about remodeling this. I need to get this quarry finished. Okay, who can mine and who can quarry? Vort can quarry. I got three injured people are the 3 people that we can put to work in the quarry. Oh, hey, you're a random guy. What happened to you? I think they died from infighting? Yeah, that was infighting. Nice. Animals we can let... Well, actually, no. Everyone who's not Slothy has unrestricted movement. Slothy needs to stay safe. We have a bear! We got the bear! Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, that makes me happy. If it had been a white bear, I'd have been naming him Yorick, but I can't because he's not white, so... In honor of the ensign's favorite, absolute favorite, lifelong, soulmate fucking stuffed animal, I am naming him Bear. I have a motherfucking bear. I am happy. That's nearly as cool as the sloth. How are everybody else's needs doing? Someone died. You're in pain. Why are you in pain? Food poisoning. Lost a friend. Jealous of someone else's bedroom. Of course you fucking are. I can't even find Whiteman's bedroom. Oh, there it is. Somewhat. 72. It's all of a couple of points. You take that back and shut your filthy whore mouth. No, I respect that we have a difference of opinion. So, Halleck. Oh, I see, you're sharing a room, which is actually quite filthy right now. Oh, 67. Okay, I can see why you'd be feeling down about that one, right? Well, what does the bookcase add? Nothing. Let's deconstruct the bookcase and we'll put in a bone china dresser. Cue that. Do we have disconnected? Oh, that got disconnected. That explains it. I should set up a second power line in based on that. Only if Sloth Bear isn't an option, yes. But owlbear sounds pretty fucking badass. I do have to concede that, yes. I reckon we'll do another conduit there. I'd rather a redundancy. Kimmy is not doing well. We butchered human like you don't fucking say. Yeah, we can cook survival meals in bulk finally. Do until we have, what did we say, 150? Oh, and half our fucking people have the flu. Okay, Abrunyo, rest, Kimmy. Just getting absolutely fucking wrecked. You can have a hospital bed. Halleck. Whiteman has an issue. You're alcohol. No, you're not the one prone to substance abuse. Vort is. Let's get our tending on. I love that I can queue things. Zoning, queuing, I have gotten the hang of this. I need to look this up. I did not realize that there was such a thing as a sloth bear. What's our sloth like?
No, God! No!
Really?
God, please, no! No! No!
Okay.
No!
Well, I did turn the difficulty up. Critters, get indoors. Everybody who isn't Solace, you know the drill. Let everyone, let the critters get inside. You leave my bunny alone, cunts. Where are they gonna go for it? I'm surprised they're not going for that weakness in the wall. Oh no. Rip Fizz. You and your fucking knife. Nope. Do not open that door. Pick them off from here. It would have been one thing if it was, what was his name? Nevitt with his fucking crucible. You better run. Solace. Actually, no. Who's closest? Whiteman. Rescue Fizz. Vort. Capture elk. Any of these others alive? Dead, dead. We are gonna eat so well. Colgo is running like a bitch. We're not going to catch up to them. Right, can we? No. Purple is dead too. Come on, Fizz, you can make it. Just unforbid all of this. I'll forbid the beer because they seem to be getting a bit of a thing for that. Right, elk. Where's Kimmy? Vort is tending to elk. Where's Whiteman? Oh, I'll fucking assign you to doctoring then. Tend that bunny. Hang in there, little bunny. No. Rip, little bunny. I'm sadder about losing Fizz than I was about losing Diana. They just want in on the action, B-Cat. How are you looking? You might make it. Kimmy's Kimmy. You're a jealous but kind person. Again, very artistic. He missed his calling as a professional dancer, apparently. Here, let's just extend our home area. So that they'll put that the fuck out. Now, Whiteman, can I please get you to strip all these friggin' corpses for me, please? Oh, that kitchen's gonna be a mess of fucking clothes, isn't it? Well, we can't tend elk anymore. Kimmy, what's wrong? Is it just recreation? Yes, you're just bothered by the lack of recreation. Totally. Oh my god, where now? Oh, there. Well, the rain will take care of the rest of it. Exactly. Well, hopefully he'll pull through and we can put him to use. Chiseling away at monuments. Due to a lack of maintenance training, I think we have spread ourselves a bit thin with all of our muffalo. But we've got our carpet, haven't we? Almost. Work. Constructioning, please. It looks like elk is pulling through. God, more baby muffalo. Well, assuming that we have in fact completed this carpet, we can go ahead and cull the muffalo herd. Oh good, you're finally taking down that roof so they get some sunlight, thank you. Did they just bury them in my mass grave? I don't even know where my mass grave is. Did they just stick them in? I reckon they did. I reckon they just buried them in the mass grave. Oh wow, they actually broke one of our turbines. Now, can I upgrade that? Power... Oh, I don't have the advanced turbines in this world. Alright, never mind me. What's our research looking like? Nuclear power, advanced power source. Actually, I don't want that one. Okay, well we won't be too far off of turbines, we'll just... You know what, we will just use these for a bit. Obrino is not doing well. Could it be because of that flu? That's right, they've got flu. But you're actually fighting back well. You are not. Whiteman. You are not. Vought. You are not. You all need to be resting. Tend, feed. I actually need to build more of these. I heard that the movie did not live up to the original production. We have our carpet. We have our carpet. Well, animals, it's been nice knowing you, but we don't actually need the muffalo anymore, and they are a huge drain on resources, not just in terms of you know, their food consumption, but the time it takes to clean up after them. So they have been handy, we have done what we needed with them, and now we can move them along. Also, they're going to be delicious. Our colonists can eat something other than fucking mystery meat for a change. I've never seen either, to be blunt. I grew up with a grandfather, though my maternal grandfather was a theatre... an amateur theatre producer and stage manager, and I was exposed to a lot of theatre growing up. Unfortunately, Cats was not in there, but he was one of a handful of productions that he spoke of with incredibly high regard. Kimmy is in a fucking bitch mode, apparently. Hopefully her tending catches up. I'm worried about them. I got distracted by other shit and... Well, at least you're in the right fucking place for it, you stupid bitch. There, you can be nurse for the day. Oh dear. Well, our animals list is looking a little more work-withable now. I'll let those two calves grow up before we slaughter them as well. Fill those, please. Well, at least if Kimmy's been fucking wounded, she might actually have to sit there and recover. I am worrying about them though. If we lose them, then we lose them. We'll have to work through. But Kimmy especially has been fucking critical. The other two were, well, they were nice to have. Oh, these are going to be no good anyway without medical beds. Oh, his feelings are hurt. Right, Bruno's got this. Right, and can you please move to that bed? Deconstruct that one. Halleck, can you please take care of this? So I now need to make another hospital bed. There. We don't have any medicine to make the IV stands with, but at least we can make these hospital beds to give them a better chance. Vought is in a daze. Can deconstruct that. And there. Upgrade those now. They are an investment as far as I am concerned, even if they don't do us any good right now. Can't do anything about Vought, no. Okay, we just have to hope for the best. Kimmy, how are you looking? Kimmy worries me. How's a Bruno looking? Yeah, Bruno's fucking got this. Tend Kimmy, please. Tend and feed. Vaught's still wandering around. Once they settle in, we'll grab them. Oh, hey Ghost, how are you? Where is he? Halleck. Rescue Vought. No worries, mate. Lurk away. You're always welcome. There, we can queue up that. Who's starving? Kimmy. Oh, she can feed herself, apparently. Get the fuck to bed, you daft fucking cunt. How's she looking? Oh, she's not... Kimmy's not gonna make it. That's killing me that she's not gonna make it. Vaught's not looking good either, and all because of that fucking raid. Ah, damn it. Ah, oh, damn it. Tend, feed, tend. I guess as long as we have a Bruno, we can live with losing Kimmy, but it's still just fucking eating me up. She was and is absolutely critical when it comes to having a good doctor around. And losing her is going to put so much onto a Bruno's shoulders. You're building... Ah, that conduit, so we got the backup. Yep, gotcha. Hey, Elk, that's right, we've got you. A failed dancer. You capture them like we did with this one. That he'll be thrown into a cell and we'll wear him down until he agrees to join. You can rescue people who crash land, and they can choose to join. You can buy people from slavers, and they will join you. It's wide open. See, now we can go here, go to the prisoner menu, and work on recruiting him. Her tending is slowly catching up. So her immunity is slowly catching up, but I don't think we're gonna get there. Not with the shitty medicine we've got, because our animals kept eating our cotton and we don't have any fucking medicine now. Not that I've seen. I don't think that they can. Have we fixed up that hole in the back of the wall yet? No, not yet. No. Ah, oh, damn. Fucking damn it. Alright, bury him. Kimmy's next. Yeah, Kimmy's next. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. Just prepare her for what's coming. Unforbid. Shit, we lost Whiteman. That's a surprise. God fucking damn it. And there she goes. Fucking rip. Why? Oi, cunt! Fucking dump her in a doorway. You can be next quite easily. We can still remove your organs. I'm not surprised there's a major break risk. I imagine everyone's feeling pretty shit right now. Right, Solace. Oh, Narwhal. Oh my god, and this is where he's going to turn into the other arsehole we dealt with last stream that I did end up just removing his fucking heart while he was still alive. Alright, Solace. Rest. Okay, well, what do we have to work with here? Fucking 4 deaths. Right, we have someone who can work. Narwhal's still going to be our crafter. We still have Catherine, thank God, because we don't have anybody else who can cook. Get him cooking. And Bruno has so much on her shoulders already. She'll have to be our researcher. Oh, fucking Vort was the educator as well. Oh, that makes me even sadder. We can work on Elk, though. Even more reason, though, to cut down what we are caring for there. Oh, God. What can I do for you? Well, how about you clean your room? There, that's a little better. Hungry. Go and eat. That's 2 things fixed. There. Just chill. Everyone's feeling this one. Especially me, who now has to micromanage you assholes that little bit extra. On the bright side, we've got spare firearms. Who needs an upgrade? Give me in your fucking knife. Jesus Christ. So, Solace won't violence. Narwhal could use an upgrade. What do we have? The bolt action. I believe the bolt action was the better of them. Oh, we just do that. So equip that. There. Now go back to sleep. Oh, God. Unfortunately, neither do the firearms. I am thankful that we have plenty of resources to keep us going for the time being, at least, until we can beat Elk into submission. But the lack of medicine hurt. That was exactly what cost us that time. We need to harvest more heal root, and we need to work on converting that into medicine. Animals need to be allowed back out. Except Slothy, who needs to stay near the home. That way they can go out and haul as well. Keeping an eye on Narwhal. Oh, that's understandable. There's a fucking pigsty in there. Catherine. Would you please clean up in there? Keep cleaning up in there. Finish cleaning up in there. Jesus. This game is like Parent Simulator half the time. And she still hasn't cleaned behind her door. Fine. I'll just come in there with a fucking garbage bag and throw it all out. It was a nice little community we had for a fucking half hour there. And I could just cheese it and reload that save I made before the flu took them all out, but half the fun is rebuilding. If they get taken out completely, then fine. Then I can start again. Lord knows I would do things differently. I'd certainly be approaching my tech tree very differently. And you know what we are going to build? Since they only take regular components, I'm going to build more batteries, I think. Build a couple more, and then we can just replace them with the advanced batteries in due course. But I'm also not going to tie up our constructioners for too long, while we also need to be gathering heal root. Basic tasks really need to drop down. Construction needs to go up. Agriculture needs to be a top priority for everybody. So does cleaning, though. Oh, hello, sloth. How are we for food? I don't want to send hunters out. Is there anything out there that we could really use? Not really. Right, so the male doesn't do much. What does the female do? Where is she? Oh, that's a male as well. Okay, good talk. Oh, that's nice and close.
Please, no! No! No!
I was wondering if they yield anything. Red mentioned something about camels yielding milk, but I wouldn't expect male camels to yield milk, or at least not the kind that we're interested in consuming. I reckon we will just go ahead and put them down as well. Indeed, but the only colonist that we had that might have been interested in that white liquid got his heart taken out last stream. Whoever's quarrying can drop that as a priority. So Abrunyo's job should be researching. I really need to keep her cleaning, but researching, wearing him down. Yeah, no. Fuck you and your side quests. Yeah, Alex probably exhausted. Jealous of Solus's bedroom. Well, I'll tell you what, wake up and clean this shit up and see how you feel then. Much better. 77. Where's Solus? Yeah, you got a better bedroom than her now. All you had to do is clean up after yourself, you filthy pig. So I wonder which one of them ended up eating Fizz. Thank you, Slothy. Alright, what power lines are... Oh, it was just the light switching off in the morning, okay. No coming on at night, that's what was happening. Cotton! Shit, yes! We can make medicine! Fucking finally! She is no good at harvesting plants anyway, so while everyone else is doing that, she can be converting them into delicious medicine. At the very least, that'll help keep everyone a bit safer come the next fucking plague. More heal root, and we want more cotton. Since Slothy's gonna friggin' nom on them. What are we using our medicine? Ah, making the stands. Okay. See, where's all of our bloody medicine going? Narwhal is burning shit. How about we focus on cutting the heal roots, please? Probably going to botch it, isn't he? No! Oh dear. Well, she gets to have a literal dirt nap. And he gets to take a break now. Next time around, I really should set more space aside for the medical facility, but I think next time around I'm going to start with bigger bedrooms in the first place. since I can upgrade the walls without actually needing to rebuild now, I might just start with, you know, 4 or 5 by 5 rooms to begin with. Really plan things out properly from the get-go. Well, can I get you to go and eat now? Yes, I can. How's Slothy's coat looking? Oh, we're nearly there. We'll nearly have our record. Oh, who had to throw up on the cup? I mean, the yellow goes well with the purple at least. They had the right colour to throw up. What's your problem, mate? You actually have a negative mood effect because you fucking carry a weapon and oh my god. You really are going to be a little bitch like that other one. Alright, what can I give you? Fucking give him dynamite. Here. He's literally going to have a bitch fit because I gave him a gun. Well, at least we know he's not American. Better not even give you a fucking pistol. There, you fucking bitch. I love that. He actually gets a mood penalty for having any kind of ranged weapon. You bet, though, when it comes time to fight anybody, I'm giving him one. But if he needs a fucking axe to feel all manly and shit, then fine. Oh, that's what I meant to be making my hospital beds out of, the Phasarium. Oh well, it's done now. Actually, a limestone meteorite. I really don't care about that. There. I can even tell them what to do when they wake up. I don't have to wait anymore. I love it. Right, where did you touch down? All the way over there. How many components is that? That's 4. And of course, while she's making medicine, she's not researching. So I'll let her exhaust the medicine supply, and then she can go back to researching, and then I'll leave it for a little bit. Oh, and Solace is all alone at night now. Oh, he's gonna take a little while yet. On the bright side, this food's gonna last us a lot longer with 4 fewer people. How's our tomb looking? We have 2 empty graves. 3 unassigned graves. Let's build it across like this. Build across like this and then have, I don't know, doors there? No. No. That should be fine for now. Not a priority while they're still sleeping in filth. How's that bear looking? He's looking nice and tame.
No, God! No!
Mad Muffalos.
No! No! No!
Alright, well, everyone who's not Solace, you know the drill. Animals all need to stay inside. And Halleck, guess what? Not Halleck, no, well, guess what? You're using a fucking gun whether you like it or not. There. Oh, that's the Muffalo threat dealt with. Where are you, Narwhal? There. Swap back, like the fucking wuss that you are. Now we could try and cure this, but I also don't really want to. Just put him down, please. Thank you. Yes, they are Muffalo. See, Muffalo. We are not digging in further as to why they were so named, given that they have... I'm assuming... I don't know. I got nothing. The Thrumbos are cooler. I'm assuming they were just some attempt at, you know, something unique for the game, given that we also have bison and stuff, you know, kangaroos, bunnies, fucking mega sloth. Honestly, once you have finished that... Oh, you're just going to plant that one, aren't you? I really need some cleaning done. Just clean until you can't clean anymore, please. We have 1100 food now, so that's not a problem. I might actually suspend the simple meals for a bit. Solace is asleep. Yes, there are tigers. I have seen tigers. I haven't seen lions yet. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you've nearly maxed that out anyway. This crafting is still only a 4. unsuspend that one then, so that he can work on it there. Once you're done watching telly, can you clean that up, please? Thank you. Of course she has. How's he looking? I don't give a fuck. He's confined, he's in pain. Ah, food poisoning. That'll do it. I don't really have an opinion on lions versus tigers. I think tigers are prettier, but I also think that makes them a bit of a target. So she's actually asleep. I didn't. Not sure why that's horizontal. Ah, probably because she's also not feeling well. Oh, I thank you, Halleck. Solace can also make medicine. Noted. I think one is if I should just put doors there and shorten that a little bit. Makes sense to have more doors going in and out of there anyway. Like that. Looks like it makes sense to have doors there. Wood floor. Plywood for those. Solas, you must be getting tired. Yes, she's calling it a night now. No, she's gonna do more work. Okay. And there we go. Oh, Halleck will tame the next animal. I don't really want another animal though. Unless... we are going to tame a boy sloth and see if we can have baby sloths. That is not the sloth. Where is the boy sloth? I can live with an extra animal for that. I'm pretty sure there are dinosaur mods. We have a boy sloth! I need a name for the boy sloth now. Red. Red.
Yeah?
Ah. Wasn't sure if you were falling asleep.
No, I'm watching something as well.
Ah, sorry. I need a name for a boy sloth. Boy sloth it is. Ah, Sid, we'll go with that.
There you go. No, I'm being bored shitless by my colonists taking fucking forever to build one fucking thing.
Feels.
So I'm just basically watching YouTube whilst they get their shit sorted.
No! God!
Look, where are they coming from?
No! No!
One mad rat. Oh, this is it, folks. Catherine, can you just fucking shoot it now? I fucking hate you, Catherine. There we go. The 11th hour. Oh, you're harvesting, okay. Now, I suppose I should actually get this looking like a bedroom again. Up there. There. A bookcase, that's what it's missing. Now, these non-jade arm end tables should be replaced. So we'll deconstruct those. Build that one. Again, wood. Oh, that's right, she needs the simple bedroom, doesn't she? Is that one? Oh, we lost her. Okay, well then yeah, we can go ahead and upgrade that one. Deconstruct. Might as well deconstruct the wooden beds too while we're at it. Bone china. Bone. No, cancel that one. And furniture. Actually, we've got the extended furniture. Have we researched? No, we haven't researched the ergonomic furniture yet. That's a shame. Oh shit, there are more rats. What the fuck? Ah, problem solved. Wonder if there are any more now floating around on the map. You might need to go on rest. Yeah, there is. There's another one. Oh, what's that? No, well, you're a fucking little pussy. There, hit it. There. Fucking... I don't want to carry a gun. I feel like a coward carrying a gun. I need to feel like a real man and carry a fucking melee weapon. But then I'm gonna run from a fucking mouse. Oh my god, it is too! I hadn't even connected those. I had not even connected those, and I love it even more now. Thank you, Big Cat. Please tend him. Why can I not... Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious? Where did all these mice spawn? Are we done now? Can I go back about my life, or am I busy hunting for fucking pixels? Yes, we're back to going about our life. That wasn't even frustrating because it was a random thing. It was frustrating because, hey, we're just gonna spawn 3 errant pixels and have them terrorize your fucking colonists. Tend, feed, and the other one doesn't need feeding apparently. He's still a while away. I doubt we'll get elk this stream. What's your health like? Minor blood loss. Whose beds are being upgraded right now? None of the beds being dismantled are owned. Okay, so we don't need to particularly hurry. Oh, you are making survival meals again. Yay! We've got 6 of them. Oh, 18 of the damn things. Oh, we were so healthy last night. How quickly things change. And you know what? I'm actually going to keep this bedroom simple. In case we have another colonist that needs an unimpressive room. I am going to dismantle that bed though and make a wooden one. Just build it there and I can reinstall it. Howdy, Blood Angel, how are you? Bone China, that's the one we want. Bone China, wood, jade, bone China, bone China. So we have 2 bears and a sloth, so I doubt anyone's going to try fucking with us. Actually, everyone else can be out and about. Slothy's the only one that needs to stay home and stay safe. So immediately she goes and eats the cotton. Prioritize kibble, I think. Something to feed to the critters. Thank you, Finley. You're pulling your weight at least. I want you to do that, please. Oh, a slaver. Don't mind if I do. See what we can trade elk for. We could buy one of these outright anyway. Undergrounder, great memory and kind. No health issues. He's actually really solid. least as far as minors go. Incapable of violence and incapable of using your brain. Usually it's one or the other. But those middle stats are nice. But I'd be going with Rabicol out of those so far. Bambi. Less accurate. But again, she's good. There's nothing that she can't do. Hypothermia, so she's running cold, but she'll be okay. She can warm up. And you, fast learner, simple environment. I like you the most, actually. Get you. Can I have Bambi as well? We'll give them Sid. They can have the beer. What else can I sell them? I don't want to sell them Slothy. I could sell them my bear. Yeah, what Oscar said.
I love Oscar's growling. He's so stupid, but I love him. Seems like a theme for me in my life.
We could take Rabicol. We can afford that. We'll be broke as fuck, but we can afford him. He's just not as good as Bambi. She's the one I really wanted there. Who's better with a gun? Zero, that's not going to be hard to beat. She could literally have anything. I mean, she's trigger happy. She's got a shooting skill of 2 that puts her 2 points ahead of the other guy. Good with planting. She can't cook to save her life. She's terrible with animals. But she can mine, she can build, she can put shit together. Crafting of 11 means that we can build components. Where do we stand with Lurcher? So she was solid all round, but Bambi actually would appear to be the better of the two. Just looking at this. I mean, she's a negative bitch, but... well, I don't want you. Top it up with gold. No, can I top it up with medicine? So I can replace medicine much more easily than I can replace gold. There we go, we can sell all of our survival meals. Our prisoner, we pick up Bambi and Lurcher. And Bambi needs to get some warm shit on right away. Oh, which she is, good. Alright, so how shall we put them to work? We didn't pick up any night owls there. Just go ahead and throw them there. Right. Lurcher, you're going to start small. Give you that. Shall give you that one. Bambi, what have I got to give you? You can have the bolt action. What's that? What happened to Kimmy's rifle? Oh, there it is. So you've got that right now. You can equip that. Jesus, you can have an upgrade. So welcome to the club, you two. Get to work. So who had the assembling the craft of 11? Not her. Bambi. Get to work. Bambi just became crafter number 1. As well as a tailor and a smith. A solid tailor as well, I might add. Very solid tailor. Whereas Lurcher's very much an all-rounder. Let her try her hand at hunting. I should really get another cook going, so we'll let her do that. Her medical skill is up there enough to be a nurse. We got a 6. In fact, her medical skill is the best that we have. Wow, that's sad. Alright. Also, just quickly go through and check that they've got self-care enabled. Even if she can't, even if her doctor skill is crap, we can still tell her to self-tend when she needs to. There! We've boosted ourselves a little bit. We've got bugger all cash now, but we've boosted ourselves a bit. Now, I don't suppose they're going to get any closer, or I could lure creatures to come and nom on them. Though it's not like they drop slaves that we can just pick up either. What I am going to do though is save it and make a coffee, because it's been 2.5 hours and it's only healthy that I have a stretch. But like I did last time, I'm going to leave it running quietly, or just on speed 1 while I do so, rather than switching to any kind of intermission screen. So I should be back in 1 minute. And I'm back. I'm sure that was the most tolerable 2 minutes of the last 2 days worth of streaming in total. So what's happening? Who's having a tanty? Solace. Why is Solace having a tanty? She's in serious pain. Why is she in serious pain? The sheer existential horror of it all, I guess. I see the I can't think what they're called now. The blades are just perfectly vertical there. How's our research going? Who is researching? Bruno in theory. Apparently Halleck is a good fisherman. I don't know how. There's no reason why Bruno shouldn't be researching, actually, and yet she's not. Yay, there we go. What I can do, though, is... Bambi. Bambi would be good in the mines, but... at the same time, I need her not in the mines. I need her assembling components. Advanced components can be top priority. Why? To be fair, we've built up a decent stockpile of bone. Oh, we've nearly made all that we need there anyway. We need... bone tiles. It's for those corners there. That. We need 12 for that. We can make components in bulk. Do once, then we'll move on to the others. Oh no, we failed a quest. Whatever will I do? We can go back to suspending that one, since we really don't need blocks of any kind. Right, so who can harvest? Harvest everything harvestable, guys. Animals, please stay indoors for a while. Actually, no, we'll let them roam around home so that they can haul things. Then they can go inside once hauling is done. Would you please help haul? Oi. Oh, this is gonna be tedious. This is gonna be really tedious. Harvest those. They'll be frozen outside, they won't spoil, they won't go off. Don't need to worry about hauling, we just need to worry about harvesting. Let's see. I will, however, try and rule out cotton. And mega sloth, we don't want to make clothes out of that either. Nope. Okay. So hopefully we won't lose all of our cloth now to fucking...
I'm gonna have a baby cow.
Oh, that's so wholesome, I love it.
Butter's having a baby cow.
Hopefully we're not going to lose all of our cloth to tailoring this time. Oh, there it is, 99. So she's about to produce wool. Oh, he's just produced wool by the look of it. I reckon Slothy might just finish off our lounge this time around. Advanced components. Do until we have... I reckon if we work until we've got 20... Yeah, until we have 20. And this one we can do until we have 100. So we can... We'll build components when we need them, so maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep a stockpile of 100. Let's see, the assembly bench we can use to make them individually. Which again, we'll just put here, do until we have 100. Do until we have 20, like so. Not that anybody else could use that bench. You dumb fuck. No one's badly injured, you can fucking live. I'm not wasting medicine on you two. Now, this is why we have so many components. 10 advanced components and we can make another crucible. Slower, longer range. Oh god, who's sad? There. But yay, our couch is done. So who's our artist? Catherine... Yes, Solace. Well, since Narwhal's not going to be our crafter, how about we let him become our artist? Oh god, where did he put it? Is it in your inventory? Of course it is. Hold that when you're done. What do you mean we don't have material? We've got... How did we run out of it? Okay. Fine. Or we can just do this. Clear all, bone ash, and just do 10 of them. Yeah. He can go get his creativity on that way. Now what are we going to build here? Actually, what else do we need advanced components for? We're using them pretty quickly. Sentry guns, what can we do with those? I'm not seeing anything here. Steel sentry gun. So I'm going to start by just putting one there. We'll see what happens. See what happens when that's built. Because if they're only going to cost a few components, then I will fucking build a wall of those around my compound quite happily. Narwhal is happily sculpting away. Was happily sculpting away. He got self-conscious. Didn't I have grapes marked out for one of these? Apparently not. Oh, my coffee was a bit too hot there. It is indeed a self-powered fucking sentry gun. It has much lower durability than the other. But given how available steel is, I'm not too bothered by this. So we'll put one there. Where are we? And let's say that's in line with that. There. God, they're dirt cheap for what they are too. I'll quite happily put a few of them around the place. This one there. That's gonna eat into our components, but god damn it, that's worthwhile. I am going to... What is she working on there? A component. We'll cancel that one. Because I actually don't want her working on individual components there. Work on advanced components, yes, but I wanted to do them in bulk otherwise. Otherwise, it's just not very time efficient. A poor sculpture. We can sell the poor ones and we can put the good ones up. Oh. Minus 11 beauty, it's that bad. Wow. Oh, well, we lost Clomster, didn't we, a while ago? That was that prick we had to put down, that's right. Making sure there's nothing else half finished just lying around there. Plenty of uranium. I feel safer already with these turrets. Now as for guns, I actually think we're doing well for guns. Who'd have thunk it? You've got your battle rifle, she's got the combat shotgun, she's got the sniper, she won't gun, he won't gun. She's got... We could do two better. So what have we got at the machining table that we can do? Incendiary launcher, chain shotgun. I wish I knew more about it, here we go. Damage of 18. Versus damage of 22. So the UAC combat shotgun is the superior option. So we'll build two of those so that Lurcher and Bambi can have one each. And do we have anybody else set to smithing? Let's just quietly say no and let Bambi get to it when she's ready. Part of me wants to put another one there. We're going to build more as we go. I reckon that's a good spot for another one, just kind of overlapping them around there. And we'll see how this lot holds up. We have 3 advanced components. It's a new record for us, I believe. Now, are we going to make it? We're going to make a crucible. If Narwhal wants to be a fucking manly man with his melee weapons... Oh, we don't have anyone skilled enough to make it yet. Well, Bambi will get there. The way she's going, we need crafting of 16, not smithing, but crafting. Crafting includes smithing, apparently. So she will get there. She is not far off of it. She's already gone up 1 point just building components for us. And now that the cold snap is over, I can let my critters outside, except for Slothy, who has to stay inside because safety first. Let's see. Planting needs to be a priority again, guys. I really should put a coffee table or something in here. I plan on filling it with art once he can produce good art. 53, 25. How's he looking? 2. Does anybody gain art points quicker? Catherine, of course. Solace. But I really... No. We need to just invest in Narwhal a bit. I don't want to waste... At the end of the day, the art is an aesthetic thing. It's not a practical thing, and I don't want to waste our practical people, their practical skills on, well, the non-practical stuff, thereby putting more on their plates. We got you in the quarry? Yes. I'll let you mine as well. Oh god, what happened? Bruno, are you food poisoned? Yes. Who's closest? Finley, can you rescue? No. Slothy, can you rescue? No. I can't tell them to rescue, apparently. Thank you, Bear. Apparently it's an extremely impressive rec room when all it has is carpet and a television. Poor. Hasn't made anything else yet. Oh, no, that's a Bruno's shotgun. I didn't realize that we were using any of that. What were we using calcium polymer for? I wonder what we're using the calcium polymer for. So she'll go and get her gun back, I assume. Yes. What are we researching at the moment? Autocannons. There were a few easy ones, and then we'll get to gas. Okay. Inspired taming. Is there anything I want to tame that a Brunio could tame? No, but I'm sure there's something that Halleck could tame. Nothing I want. Well, now that this is done, we can actually let them... We can let them build tailor out of mega sloth wool. Right. Thus further entrenching their position as the disciples of the great sloth, who then rewards them with what they need to carry on with their everyday life. And I'm not replacing that yet because I want to install the advanced turbines in due course. That's why I'm taking my time with those. Six. No, she's got enough to do in the night time. She doesn't really need to be throwing research on top of that, not when a Bruno can do it so much faster. Is she working on more advanced components? I reckon we'll only work until we've got... I was going to say 10, but we're going to use... Was it 10 on that crucible? Yes, 10 advanced components on that when we get to it. What's that like? 360. Well, let's look at the damage per second then. Okay, so the chain shotgun is probably a more damaging weapon to run with, but it doesn't sound as good. And I'm going to go with the rule of cool when it comes to that tiebreaker, I guess. All right, you can go. What else can we do here? I don't really think there's much I do care to do here at this point. Night vision. Right, Catherine, I need to drop your crafting priority, honestly. And your art priority. Yay, next is tree sowing. She'll have that smashed out in no time. Autocannons, what are they going to do? Ouch, the plasteel cost on those. May explode when damaged, as opposed to the sentry, which doesn't. Oh, may explode when damaged. Alright, so they're possible friendly fire issues, which I hadn't thought about, but oh well. I wonder if that smaller one is its blast radius, or if they're ineffective at that point. might do. Wondering how sandbags would look. Maybe a sandbag barrier here as well. How far are we? Got 2 there. And then we'll do them here. I actually want to have the sandbags like that, and I'm going to have them broken up there, there, and there. Reason being that I want the enemies to charge for the one place that they're really going to have to run the longest to get to a door in. And then I want to put you guys there. That way anyone who tries to come in, they're going to have to go around the sandbags, but they're going to have to go all that way while getting picked off in the process. Now, how's the heal route situation? Probably harvest a lot of it. What are you two up to? Just passing through? Okay. Oh, we lost our windmill over there. I think the fishing shack was an ill-conceived idea anyway. But I mean, we could just do this. Power it like that.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Wow,
No!
they're not fucking around.
No!
Okay, well, let's see what happens. Animals, undercover please. Peoples who aren't solace. Let's go there. No, well, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, mate. You're getting a gun. What, you mean the more awful white cock we stockpile, the more of a target we're going to make for ourselves? Right, where are they? I'm going to try out these turrets at least. God, that frame rate. Oh no, well they're all drafted anyway, I don't care. Solace, what are you up to? You need to stay undercover for the moment too, please. Jesus, the frame rate! What the fuck is my computer trying to do right now? I'm just gonna hop out for a second and just see what my computer is trying to do. Task Manager. Apparently it's not actually fucking overload. Go away, Windows Update. You're not Windows 10, I can tell you what you do. I think it's just trying to process so many NPCs at once, maybe? I don't know. At least we got an autosave. I'm fucking ready for you, he says, quickly checking to make sure that people have their guns selected. God, that update. Let's get it over with so we can go back to not playing Eye of the Beholder. I think there's just so much activity on this map at this point that they're struggling. Well, if I unconscript you guys... Actually, no, fuck it. Because, yeah, as soon as I do that, you're going to swap out of your weapons again. So we'll get you guys there lined up ready. Even if they are going to try and bypass our defenses, at least we're ready on the front. Oh my god, I can't even select things because of the fucking update. Just get this over with, guys. Please. This is fucking excruciating. Who's the other break risk? What the fuck is your problem, Catherine? Oh, the fucking psychic drone. I'll tell you what, you go and eat. And then you can report back to the front. Right, so who's the other one? Still Catherine because of that psychic drone. Narwhal's having a tantrum. Because I made him carry a gun. That's it, Narwhal. Break shit like a big boy. Whatever makes you feel all big and manly, you dumb cunt. I might as well fucking just release everybody at this point, because nothing is happening. Oh, this is... I actually just wish that they would get it over with, because I'm playing on a flick screen game right now. No one can do anything, and I'm just sitting here waiting for it to be over with so that we can get on with actual gameplay. I will, but it's up there with the taking control away from the player thing right now, with the just being forced to sit through start and stop like that. So we'll save. Let's load. See what happens. I think it's just the fact there are so many critters on the map, it's just struggling to process them all. If I culled some wildlife, I reckon it would probably look a bit better. But I'm also not sending people out there when they can probably just rush me whenever they're ready. No, it's still happening. Are you done being a fuckwit yet, Narwhal? No. Oh, you broke your bed, you stupid cunt. Oh, I dare you to start shit with the bear. I fucking dare you, Narwhal. Come on. You're such an edgy motherfucker. Start shit with the grizzly bear. Fucking coward. At least he's staying undercover, I'll give him that. They gave up and are leaving? Seriously? They didn't actually attack. They were scared off by our turrets, I guess. But now, as you can see, our frame rate's gone back to normal. Alright, well. Yeah, I didn't necessarily want to do that though, because then I might have been down potentially 2 sets of, well, 2 guns when I really needed it. Hey Narwhal, now that you've got your fucking melee weapon, we need to unrestrict them again. Haul shit, please. Good, there we go. And it looks like I need to allow those again. Do those and then you can go mining if that's what you truly want. And Narwhal, once you've done hauling, you can clean up after yourself. Owner. Wasn't that his room? Oh, apparently that was his room. Oh, you can have this one now. You fucking trashed it. You can own it. Why did he have a simple room? One of them was... yeah. So she needs the simple room. Lurcher. And it looks like we need to build a new cooler. Looks like we should probably build a couple. How's your day been anyway, Ghost? We've got 2 more to go, so there should be a few more statues sitting around the place. Not that I can see them. Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen them all. Let's let him work with some wood. Oh, well, I hope it swings up for you again soon, my friend. I know what those downs can be like, and frankly, sometimes it's good to just roll with them. I'm really disappointed that those fucking raiders didn't throw themselves into my turrets, though. Really disappointed by that. But it's good that we didn't also lose anybody, I suppose. But, yeah. Should put a couple more behind there. I guess we should start some hunting again too. Buffalo, kangaroo, all of the things that aren't going to fight back because again we're just so fucking manly like this. But also it might help to just thin some of the work that the AI is needing to pull here. Yeah, I've had plenty of days like that where I go, you know, I feel like shit tonight, I really feel like shit tonight, but I really want to do this tomorrow. And then work has just not gone the way I was really hoping, and I've come home and felt even worse the next night. I totally get it. But hey, if Minecraft doesn't work, you could always find something a bit more gratuitously violent to run with.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Thank you, turret. Can I change them out sooner? No. I might actually do that now. They can all hold their fire for now. Because I don't want them wasting durability at this end of things. Start alphabetically maybe, or chronologically. I have such a backlog of Doom that I want to play through. And I actually picked up Doom 64 on the Steam sale, so that's going to happen very soon. In fact, that'll probably happen... I might do that actually as soon as I finish Dungeon Keeper. As soon as I finished recording that, I might start on Doom 64. Play through that, that'll keep me going for a couple of weeks. I know, right? I have seen Doom 64 and it strikes me as a really good balance of actually Doom and Quake, of all things. The feeling I get from it is very Quake-ish. I haven't played any of it for myself yet, but I've watched it played, I've watched it speedrun, and it feels very Quakey. Let's ease off the bone ash now. And Quake is something I'd love to play again. I haven't played Quake since I did the, since I attempted episode 5, what was it, 4 years ago now. I want to do another, I want to do a replay of Quake and include a full go at episode 5 in that. I might follow up Doom 64 with that even. I'm trying to not fall into just a pattern of constant replays, but I miss some of the games that I've played already. Well, if you can pull off a shooter on the Switch, then that's certainly an achievement. So we've got tree sowing, but I want cocoa. I want to have a crop of chocolate. Yes, I am looking forward to Might and Magic so fucking much. And Lands of Lore was one of a number of games that I have seen and played recently, or seen or played recently, that really makes me want to go back and replay Eye of the Beholder and Dungeon Master. And it's a matter of finding the time. To go back and do them again. I'm not quite up to wanting to replay Grimrock 2 yet. I reckon I'll probably be on the other side of another Black Crypt replay before I go there. But I mean, Eye of the Beholder and Dungeon Master I played years ago now. I'm pretty sure I played them on my old PC. So how are you going to tackle Witcher 3? Is that going to be 100% run through, or is it going to be as the crow flies to the end? You know I'm running Dungeon Master with the same party I did the first time. I'm just going to stand there for the first 3 episodes leveling up their fucking ninja skills. Level up their ninja and their priest. No, they'll all be Grandmasters before we hit level 2. That sounds like me attempting to play something like Skyrim. Oh. We'll get to 16. God, I haven't even started to Let's Play Skyrim yet. I want to do Morrowind before I do Skyrim, but I'm also just... I've got Lost Alpha at the moment. I'm not taking on another epic. I will gladly take on another epic when I finish Lost Alpha. And I desperately want to get Icewind Dale 2 recording reliably. I'm going to attempt to set up a second monitor actually this holidays. And that way I can get OBS running a bit more easily. Because OBS, if you've only got a single monitor, OBS is just really disorienting. Not knowing if you're recording or not is just a pain in the ass. It's not even going to be a big monitor. I've just got a little 18.5 inch sitting in a wardrobe that was something I got many years ago when my last CRT died. But it'll be something just off to the side as like a little status window. Meanwhile, 51 hours, that's what, 100 episodes of a Let's Play. That's not too bad though. I mean, you did that with you did that with Morrowind, you did that with Fallout 3, and you never seemed burned out in them. You seemed happy to be done with Fallout 3, but you never seemed just fucking over it either. Though there were times where it felt like that very last quest might have been a bit of a slog.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, giant insects are tunneling towards you. They will break through in a few seconds and plant hives. The hives will spawn more insects and more hives. If you don't want the insects to infest the whole area, destroy the hives.
That sounds like a whole lot of fuck no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Spellipede. Mega spider. Bitch, please, I'm from Australia. That's nothing. Alright, so we're going hunting, guys. No, well, you're getting a gun whether you fucking like it or not, buddy. Let's form up around there, I think. Stomp on this shit while it's fresh. Okay. Gun. 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 Yeah, this is the first time I've bumped into bugs, and we're saving before we bang our heads on this wall. Actually, I wish that they'd come closer. I'm gonna reload. I wish that they would come closer. I need something more defensible than just fucking running out into the open like that. And yeah, I'm gonna save scum this one. I'm learning it. I'm quite happy to save scum this one. The grenade launcher might be fun. And of course I've still got to deal with Narwhal being a little fucking bitch that he has to hold a gun. I will just quickly Alt-Tab out and check my stream health to make sure there's nothing wrong at my end. So I can rule it out and help troubleshoot. Let's see, channel. Dashboard, because Twitch doesn't give me the option to go straight to my dashboard for some reason. I've got a bit rate, but it doesn't tell me if it's thinking it's excellent or if I'm dropping anything anymore. No, unfortunately, I'm not... Even Streamlabs OBS doesn't tell me if I'm dropping frames anymore. That's pretty crap. No, I've got no way of checking the actual health of my stream, I'm sorry. Fuck you, Twitch. That's a pretty terrible change that you've made there. Could almost build sandbags here. Let's do that. Security. Like that. Like that. Get everybody constructioning. Is it still working for you, Ghost? As it looks, the bitrate I'm being given in Twitch looks healthy. I can't see any reason to be worried at my end. Here, now we'll swap to the axe. All those in. Just give ourselves one little point of in and out there. And they can chew through that all they like. Something else I'm going to do. I'm going to put a Gatling gun turret there, and I'm going to make Narwhal use that so that he doesn't have to haul a fucking rifle and be a sad little bitch about it. As soon as that's done, we'll go for it. Well, Solace, you can tend to bear. I think that we're going to beat that one. Just got those two little bits to go. Let's see what grenades, Molotovs. Wish I could pick them up. I don't want to equip them as a weapon, I just want to carry them.
Oh, I've got a bad rat.
Yeah, pick them up. Oh, sucks to be you.
It's like pathetic and cute all at the same time.
Pick up. Pick up. And everybody who's not Solace, let's do this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let it burn. You dumb fucking sloth! Oh my god. Right. I swear to God, Catherine, you and your fucking aversion to actual weaponry. Alright, so we can climb over those sandbags, which immediately does worry me. Lay down a literal field of fire. I have to admit, this is pretty awesome. And they're pissed off with me now. Can't imagine why. You can ban the Gatling gun. Okay, what the fuck happened then? Oh dear. Oh, the stupidity. The absolute stupidity of these pawns. It's more the frustration that they won't melee attack if something comes in on them. It's not that they won't even continue to try and ranged attack. They just won't attack at all. They just freeze the fuck up. And yet they're bright enough to know to shoot at something that's far away. It just strikes me as bad programming rather than any kind of legitimate game mechanic. I'm glad to know I'm not alone on that. I'll let them rest. But no, I would definitely be reloading anyway. There's no way in hell that I am losing Barbie. Oh, sorry, Bambi. Fucking Barbie. And I will burn this shit right down if I have to. What I might do actually is get 2 of them. Let's see, Narwhal. Gear. Can you drop the frag grenades? And I will get Halleck. I don't want to equip them, I just want to pick them the fuck up. There you go, Bruno can pick up the frag grenades, and then we can have 2 people lobbing things over into the enemy. Right. Form up. Let's try this again. We're gonna save once everyone's there so I don't have to keep loading. Right. Narwhal, you don't have a weapon, but you'll man the Gatling gun. Hope to God that doesn't get fucking taken out again. Catherine, never change. And you 2, right. Take 2. I love that they're fucking bottomless. Oh, we have a flamethrower too that I keep forgetting about. Well, so far so good. Where the fuck is everyone else? They actually discharged them. Nope. I'm actually going to take a break on that one. I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to come back probably tomorrow night. Because that's some fucking top shelf bullshit there. And I'm fucking not having it. Holy shit fuck, they actually, mid-fight, relieved themselves and fucked off to do whatever. Just, nope, I don't even have words and I'm not gonna sit here and rage for 40 minutes. They're on the other side of the cunting map! Nope, 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 nope. Not even bothering to save on that one. That was just absolute fucking trash. Anyway. Until that point it had been good. I have enjoyed this still. I will see everyone when I come back. And sweet fucking Jesus tits. Are we going to come back with fucking flamethrowers? I am going to see you then. Till then, cheers.